imagination.
Now, Kadra, do you remember what was happening in the other part of our story? The wolves were coming to tear our companions to pieces, right? And then what happened? The Tin Man said, "This is my fight. So get behind me and I will meet them as they come." So he's going to protect everybody, right? He seized his axe, which he had made very, very sharp. And as the leader of the wolves came on, the Tin Man swung his axe and chopped off the wolf's head. And they all disappeared. Wasn't that good? So everybody's safe now. Okay? So now we can watch, because all the 40 wolves are gone and they're in a heap before the woodsman. Let's see what happens.
And the pools are safe.
Yes, everybody's safe. Dorothy's safe. Toto is safe. And the Tin Man. And the Scarecrow. And the Cowardly Lion. That's right. Let's see what happens.
Wolves, I can smell them clearly.
Wolves, you say? Leave them to me.
Why, they're not real wolves, they're magic!
How foolish that girl is to think she can escape from me!
Boy, this story is getting more scary by the minute, don't you think so? That Wicked Witch is terrible.
Yeah.
And did you see that bridge break all up over the castle? And Dorothy fell off into space? Do you think she's going to be safe? I'm worried about her, aren't you? I would worry. But remember, in the first of the story, what happened? The Good Witch of the West said she kissed her on the forehead and left a spot there and said she'd be safe. And then she gave Dorothy her the red slippers. You remember the red slippers? And she said, as long as you wear these slippers, you will be kept from all harm. Do you think she will be? I think she will be. But for sure, we'll find out after these messages.
Poor little pound puppies. They had no one to love them.
Pound puppy, you were sad and lonely. Brought you home, now you're my one and only. Pound puppy, you're my one and only puppy love.
Pound puppies are so cuddly soft, they feel real. Each sold separately. You can name them.
Fetch, Coco.
And for a few dollars more, send for a name tag, stickers, and owner certificate.
Pound puppy, you're my one and only puppy love.
From Tonka.
All was quiet on Sleepy Street when up drove the cars with the earthquake beat. Smoking shakers, shaking up the town. Smoking shakers, smoking all around. Now these babies rattle and these babies smoke. Smoking shakers, shaking up a whole lot of folks. Old Sleepy Street is now wide awake. Smoking shakers rattle and shake, 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 shake. Smoking shakers, shaking up the town. Smoking shakers,
Smoking Shakers by Ertl.
When's the best time to stop and shop? When I want everyday low prices every day of the week.
When I want to turn a 50-cent coupon into $1.
Works. When I want the best financial news of the week, like 7-ounce Nabisco snack crackers, assorted varieties, $1.19. 2-pound Nestle's chocolate-flavored quick, $2.69. Half-gallon Hendry's ice cream, assorted flavors, $1.79. Now, when is it time for you to stop and shop?
How about right now?
such a sensation in her blue jeans. A temptation, if you know what I mean. Making me crazy till I'm just about gone. Is it what she's got going or what she's got on? The lovely sensation. Lovely sensation. The lovely sensation.
I'm William Shatner with a reminder. Never flirt with fire with your Christmas tree. Be sure cords aren't frayed, wiring is approved, lights don't overload circuits. Always keep a live tree and plenty of water, no candles nearby to turn a tree into a torch. have the safety smarts for happy holidays.
And now it's time for us to go back to the castle of the Wicked Witch. And boy, I'm really wondering what's going to happen next. Do you suppose that the Wicked Witch's charms, with those charms, she's going to destroy Dorothy and our companions? Do you think she will? I have a feeling that perhaps she won't. Remember the red shoes and remember the kiss. And remember, too, that the power of good is greater than the power of evil. And that's the moral of our story. So we'll find out as we go back to the castle. Okay? Let's see.
I'm coming, Dorothy! Oh, poor Dorothy. Are you all right, my dear?
Thanks. I'll teach that lion to interfere with my plans.
Not a heart that makes most people unhappy. It's caring and kindness that count, and you have an abundance of those. I do hope you understand.
Why, I do understand, and I want to thank you.
And now, what about your promise to get me home to Kansas?
Now, that's a very difficult question, Dorothy, and I'm sorry, but I just don't have an answer to it.
Boy, this has been some journey. It's been a long journey, and there's a long way to go yet. And I can't wait for the next chapter. Who can tell me, let's play a guessing game, who can tell me how and if Dorothy and Toto are going to get home to Kansas?
From a truck?
From a truck? I don't know. How about Tara? How is she going to get home? And of course, the wizard hasn't kept his promises yet.
I don't know because...
I don't think so.
On a car.
Yeah.
On a car.
In a car?
Yeah.
Well, let's see, we have a truck and a plane.
I don't even know if she's going to get home.
No, that's the most important thing because the wizard hasn't really promised us that everybody'd get home. And he hasn't promised, let's see, he hasn't promised that the lion would have his courage and the scarecrow, he was looking for a brain.
Walk home?
No, I don't think she can walk home from the wonderful land of Oz. That's far, far away.
And then she can run.
No, I don't think she can run either. She has to have some help. Remember, the yellow brick road was a long, long road. So she has to have some help from the wizard. And in just a minute...
How about somebody brings their truck here and
brings a truck for her? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, but they don't know if she's there.
No, we still don't know. So anyway, in just a minute or two, we'll find Dorothy.
Know she's there.
Oh, we know she's there. She's waiting to get home to Kansas.
Yeah, but her aunt and uncle don't know that they're...
No, aunt and uncle, we haven't seen them for a long time.
Yeah.
They were lost in the cyclone, right?
They don't know where she is.
And they don't know where she is. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. And in a moment, we'll be back with the final chapter of our story.
We don't know if she's going to get home.
No, we don't really know yet.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh, how's nice Samantha Mildred?
Whoa, Warren Bentley's getting heavy.
Everyone, we have an announcement. Lauren?
There's a new member of the family. I've adopted Wendy Lucille.
Congratulations.
Why such a large family?
Well, I wanted to have my family while I was still young.
The Cabbage Patch Kids.
We've seen already. But who is the wizard? What is he really? He has said that he's a very good man, but a very bad wizard. And we're going to find out why and hear an amazing story right now.
And now, what about your promise to get me home to Kansas?
Now, that's a very difficult question, Dorothy, and I'm sorry, but I just don't have an answer to it. The wind's blowing in the right direction. Are you ready to go home, Dorothy?
Yes, sir. Come on, Toto.
Dorothy, get in the balloon!
Toto! Toto! It's just beyond the rainbow.
What a wonderful story, and we hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And of course, we know there was no truck and there was no plane. There was a balloon, but that wasn't the answer. What was it?
She clicked her heels.
The magic red slippers. She clicked her heels, and she was back in Kansas.